What's going on, my brother? I feel like I haven't seen you in a minute.
It's been a few.
It's been a few days. I miss you.
I miss you too, man. What's happening? What's happening in our lives?
You know what? It was Super Bowl weekend, Super Bowl Sunday.
I watched the performance, and I watched Odell get injured, and I watched the Rams win.
I'll tell you what
So
you didn't watch.
I almost watched
based
all
off
of it.
our conversation before starting this episode.
What did I watch?
The Coinbase commercial.
I didn't watch it.
Bro, how you in the crypto space and you miss a great commercial?
Because I watched the halftime.
All right.
And that was dope.
So I'm going to explain to you. And for those of you that probably didn't watch it or may have missed it.
Like me.
Coinbase had, in my opinion, a brilliant ad. A 30-second ad. You ready? So I'm going to describe this to you.
All right.
Picture a QR code bouncing around the screen.
Yeah.
Do you remember back in the days, like the DVD, and it would bounce around like when it was idling,
dormant, yep.
And once it hits the corner, like you were just so satisfied? That's exactly what it was.
Mm.
It was a QR code for 30 seconds bouncing around. What are you going to do with that QR code? You're going to scan it. And it hit the corner. So I saw a couple of like videos of like, you know, everybody like drunk. And once it hit the corners, everybody celebrating like, yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah. No, it was pretty dope. And in my opinion, I thought it was brilliant. So brilliant that Coinbase crashed with the amount of people that scanned the QR code getting into Coinbase.
Everybody's waiting for that tax return then to jump in crypto. That's what that sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's like, yeah, now I got Coinbase. I'm educated after the Super Bowl.
But what do you think after hearing that? Do you think it was a brilliant move, or?
I mean, it sounds like they should have been prepared, like for the traffic, and they were underprepared.
Oh yeah, they're definitely underprepared. But there was a lot of mixed feelings on Twitter, like, oh, that was a stupid ad, and then half of the people were like that was brilliant, like that was genius, like that was awesome.
It's taken over. To all the non-believers, you know, crypto is taking over. You know, when you see a product on a Super Bowl commercial, it's not because it's not a guess. They're spending a lot of money to get airtime.
Yeah, I think it's to start like $6 million.
A lot of money to get some airtime, and no company, especially with the people behind Coinbase, and I'm sure they're not dummies. You know, they're intelligent folk, so they must know what they're doing. Obviously, the only thing that the mishap was they lacked the capacity for the traffic. But hey, listen, man, I'm ready. I'm ready for the future. I mean, I'm ready to transact. I'm ready to react. I'm ready to invest a little bit more when I can, but I'm ready.
No, yeah, and it wasn't just Coinbase that aired. I don't know if you saw Crypto.com.
I saw the Crypto.
FTX.
I saw the FTX one, and was there a celebrity in FTX? It wasn't as memorable because you don't remember.
No, FTX was actually a good one. I like the FTX one.
Which one was it? What was
it was the one that the guy invented, like the stone wheel, and the guy's like, nah, that's not gonna work.
Oh, yeah.
And then the guy that invented the light bulb, he's like, we got candles. We don't need that. Then the guy, you know, it's like modern times, and he's like, oh, you should invest into crypto. He's like, man, that's not gonna work. So I thought that was a good one.
That is pretty smart because that's the truth.
It is. I mean, I'll never forget. There was who was it? There was an interview with Bill Gates, and he's talking about the internet, right? And he's describing like, yeah, you'll be able to watch like baseball on your computer, and the host was like, does a radio ring a bell? Pretty much, and everybody started laughing. Guess what? Ain't nobody listening to the radio like that.
No, evolution,
baby.
Evolution.
And crypto's the way.
Crypto is definitely the way, man.
And on this episode, what we want to talk about is safety, because now that there's like a lot of people that are clearly jumping into the space, you kind of got to protect yourself at all times.
Yeah. With
crypto. Now let me ask you. I mean, obviously we know what we need to look out for and stuff like that. What what is your recommendation as far as like staying safe with crypto and like all these like phishing schemes? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man, it's like so I have so much advice from experience. It's all experience, guys. It's all I've been burnt. I've been let's say robbed. Been robbed. I've been scammed.
Oh, a scam.
I've been scammed. No one wants to admit when they're scammed, but I've been scammed. I've been rug pulled.
I've been rug pulled, but I've never been scammed.
I've been scammed and rug pulled.
No way! You got to tell me how the heck you got scammed.
And the scam happened because I purchased some services with crypto up front, and the person just took off and never fulfilled the services. So that's how I was scammed. That was more my fault because I should have known better.
Yeah.
But I've been rugged. But it's almost the same thing where they promise you a product and then, you know, they create a pool and you invest and then they don't deliver the product. They just, you know, shut down their Twitter account and say, peace out.
Yeah. But the scams that I'm talking about are, for example, like maybe there's people that might not know, but this actually happened to me. But like I was aware enough to be like, that's pretty fishy. I got an email, just for example, crypto.com. Saying that my account was locked and I needed to enter my password to recover my account. And I'm telling you, they did a pretty good freaking job because it looked.
This. I remember you telling me about.
Yeah, it looked exactly like it would come from like crypto.com. I looked at who the email was from, and it was like, I don't know, 1234X like scam, sir.
Jeez,
you know what I'm saying? And I caught on to that. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people that probably would be like, okay, let me just enter my password because something happened. Guess what's going to happen once you enter that password?
You're done, son.
You're done. Your funds are gone. And so there's an option, like as far as like crypto.com goes, that you can go into like the security settings and put like a secret word that comes with the email, like an anti-phishing code. And now when the email comes and you see your thing,
now you know it's
a legit email. But there's a lot of scams out there.
I mean, this is the modern age. So scammers and thieves are gonna get more hip because they still send letters out. Like the scam, there's a lot of scams out there where they'll send you a letter. Like my mom got one, and she was like, "Hey, check out this letter I got," and it's talking about a car. I'm like, "Lady, you don't even drive." It had like all this information that it looked legit, but it came from nowhere. They had a 1-800 number. They had the verbiage of like, hey, you have a car, and then they said this department and that, but there was no name of a manufacturer, nothing, no company. I was like, that's a scam, I can tell. So in crypto, what we're gonna see in the future is a lot more of this, especially now since this big Coinbase commercial came out. But to avoid some scams, which is the original question, how do you avoid scams?
Always be on the lookout as far as like emails, like make sure like the emails from like, I don't know, an example, Coinbase.com, like something like, or
I one up it. I say go directly onto the domain yourself. Like don't wait to get that email. If you do get an email, go back and type it out yourself onto the web browser, right?
Yeah.
And then for those that are either in the space or getting into the space deeper, if you have a MetaMask wallet, a Phantom wallet, what's another wallet that I can't think of?
I mean, there's like
Soulflare. There's 1,001 wallets, but any wallet that you have comes with the seed phrase. And some people tried to scam me a few times. I was getting into some DeFi projects, and for some reason I wasn't understanding something, and I was like, hey, I think I can't withdraw my funds, and I go on to the live chat, and then people DM you on Telegram directly and be like, oh, I'm contacting you directly from the admin panel, and they'll change up their whole name and everything.
They make it look like it's like legit.
And like it's like legit. They'll even take one of the admin's names and change it, so they'll message you, right? That's why all projects, including NFT Car Club, we never message our people first, right?
Never. That's a rule.
But what they'll do is they'll message you and they'll say, hey, you can't get in, but here, send your information or log in here, click on this link, enter your information, and then you'll be able to access your stuff from here. And what they're trying to do is fish for your information just like that. Because if you click on the link, it's going to ask you for your seed phrase and your password. As soon as you enter that, you're done.
You're done.
You're done.
Listen, we'll tell you guys right now, nobody's ever going to ask you for your seed phrase.
No one should. That's yours and yours to keep. That's the deepest, darkest secret you can have.
Exactly.
Only you and the good Lord knows what that seed phrase is.
That's between you and God.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, and there's people out there that, you know, they just don't know. And boom, they give it up, lose all their funds, and that's it. And everything that they worked hard for.
And it's happened to so many poor, unsuspecting people. And then they come back and they're like, I lost all my money. I lost $3,000. In some countries, that's life savings. Be like, I saw one lady saying, I lost $7,000. All the money I had, someone helped me make some money. I was like, ooh, you got robbed. That sucks. Another way too is that especially Discord, man, you gotta be careful with Discord. Like, let's say scams.
So let's say you're interested in a project. You accept the invitation to the project. As soon as you get in, there's a message with the same logo as the project's, probably saying, hey, Minton started 30 minutes earlier.
Yep.
Mint now. And it looks super official.
Or you got whitelisted when you never entered into a whitelist.
Yeah, exactly. And then you go through that whole process. Boom. That's it. You just lost your stuff.
Yeah.
So, I mean, honestly,
careful.
It's the wild, wild west in crypto.
It is. It's called decentralized finance for a reason. Because
nobody controls
ain't nobody controlling it. Here, the governments and big bank institutions control your finances. In the crypto world, you control your finances, but comes with the risk. And the risk is someone's trying to rob you digitally.
Yeah. Always have your guard up when you're out there in the crypto space. Always. Another thing, too, like, you know what was interesting? Do you remember when Hbars was launching?
Yeah.
Dude, if you Googled Hbars, there was like the top link, which was an ad saying Hbars available now, minting going live now.
It was a scam?
It was a scam, bro.
Shut up.
Yeah.
And they probably got some people.
Oh, heck yeah, bro. People that don't know probably just heard like the hype. Yo, Hbars. Oh, okay, cool. Let me Google it. Bam. Click the first link. My father does that all the time, and it pisses me off, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, stop clicking on the first link that you see, man. It's not always the one. my poor father, he's always like calling me all the time. He's like, oh, mijo, is this a scam? And he'll send me a screenshot. I'm like, you know damn well that's a scam, bro.
In his heart, he hopes it's not. He's hoping it's a good opportunity.
Yeah, so
like,
I mean, shout out to my pops, man. I'm always looking out for him. He can vouch for that. Another thing too, like even just with your wallet, right? My aunt, somebody sent an NFT saying free NFT claim here, but it was like an NFT in like the collections. Who knows what that was, bro? I'm sure that's definitely a scam.
Gotta be careful. They were sending tokens out before on the Binance network, and you would pop up your wallet. They'll pop up on your wallet, and you'd be like, "Wait a minute, how come it's showing that I have $25,000 in this token?" All they wanted you to do is just send $1.
And as soon as you do that transaction,
they're gonna try to rob you.
Oh yeah, they're gonna try to rob you. But yeah, and always like every project that comes out, whether it's like a coin or it's a NFT, like do your research, guys, because this space is relatively new.
It is new. It's less than a decade old.
Yeah.
The DeFi space was, less than 5 years.
Yeah, and it's like a jungle out there
right now. Yeah, it's like a jungle sometimes. It made me wonder why they want to take us under. That's a good old track.
Yeah, man. But what are other ways that you can think of that you can protect yourself?
Protect your neck, like Wu-Tang said. I think.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That escalated.
Hey,
Wu-Tang. I hope
protect your neck.
I hope you put up the Wu logo. Yeah, man. No, listen. Just be aware.
Yeah.
Stay woke.
Stay woke.
Stay woke.
And if you're in a community that like everybody's pretty solid, don't be afraid to ask questions.
Yeah.
But if they're asking you like, yo, provide us with this info.
So to avoid getting scammed, let's go back to the basics that we stated on episode 1, which were, look for a team, look for a website, right? Make sure they have a website. Look for the team Make sure there's a team and they're doxxed. That's hopefully that they're doxxed. Look for a utility, whether it's an actual currency, a token or a coin, or it's an NFT. Look for a utility and then look at the community and make sure that they have all those ducks in a row, because if not, then you're probably betting. It's not even an investment. It's a bet.
It's a bet. Yeah.
You know,
the only place that you should be betting should be on NFT Card Club's 6B Nation game.
That's the only place that you can bet, because it's an actual bet. It's a game where you bet.
It's a game where you bet. But yeah, so other than that, I'm going to ask you a question, because I saw something today that I think you're holding. I know I'm holding. Are you holding HBAR?
I got some bars.
You got some bars?
You want me to say? Yeah, I got bars.
You got bars. Okay. Please don't spit these bars for the sake of our audience.
I was ready to.
I don't want their ears to bleed.
Nah, I got some bars.
Hot bars?
Nah, they're bars.
So HBAR. Honestly, I think it's a great project. It's a smart contracts 2.0. And I think they're in here for the long run, in my opinion. This is not financial advice.
We have to say that at least once, right?
For real. Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Somebody loses all the money.
No, fine. I know.
It wasn't us.
It definitely wasn't us. We're not like that. Yeah, so HBAR, I saw an announcement that a new listing coming soon. Bullish. Now, let's take a guess where you think it is. There's no concrete information on where it's going to be listed.
I have two guesses.
What you got? I'll tell you. Hold on. I'm going to tell you exactly right now which markets they are currently listed on.
So I know they're on KuCoin.
KuCoin. I mean, that's where I have mine as well. So we got KuCoin, Binance, and Hubie.
Yeah.
Shooby Dooby.
All of that.
Bittrex, Gate.io, Bitstamp, and a bunch of them. So they're in a lot of
quite
places.
a few. I could only think of one. Oh, I could think of two.
Which one?
Two that we mentioned earlier. Coinbase or Crypto.com.
No, bro, they're on Crypto.com.
Okay, so I could only guess of one. Coinbase.
Celsius is another one. We got Gemini.
Coinbase.
You think it's Coinbase?
I hope so.
If it's Coinbase, sheesh.
Going to the moon. I'm holding a little stack there.
Going to the
few stacks.
Yeah.
I got my moon bag.
I got a little bag.
I got moon bags.
I got a space station bags.
I got some moon bags. I'm ready to take off with the rockets.
I'm doing a pit stop.
I'm dumping on heads.
You dumping? You dumping? Man.
Wait, see, no. I ain't dumping until Bitcoin hits like over 100K, which that's what I believe.
Are you thinking it's going to happen this year?
I hope so.
I mean, all right. Let's talk a little bit about Bitcoin, right? Because I know yesterday we lost the support level, right? And right now we're trying to fight back into that support level. Now, historically, every time there's a halving, the following year there's a bull run, right? So, for example, 2017, there was a halving. 2018, boom, we reached $20,000, right?
Yep.
2021. I mean, no, 2020 was a halving, right?
Yes.
Then 2021, 69,000.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, if you look historically, it's usually always like that. But now, you would think the next halving would be, 2024-ish, right? It's not really years. It's all about the blocks, right?
Yep.
So then the next bull run would be 2025.
Now, mass adoption, if I said that right.
Yeah.
It's happening quicker.
Definitely, because right now, I kind of feel like we could do another run to like 100,000 this year.
At any point. So now I'm just like, hey, yo, like, usually history repeats itself, but what's happening now? Yeah, and I hope. I mean, either way, I'm happy. If it doesn't run, I'm happy because I can pile more.
Oh, yeah.
If it runs, I'm happy because I have piled.
Yeah.
I'm not greedy. I'm not a fat kid. I mean, I'm trying not to be a fat kid because I love cake. But
You can't have cake for like.
I don't even talk about or pizza or any of that stuff. But anyways, that's not the point.
I just had Chick-fil-A. No, we're not sponsored by Chick-fil-A.
I love Chick-fil-A. I got the app. I'm like a diamond member, whatever. But anyways, so yeah, if it happens, great. If it doesn't happen, great. You know what? We're good.
I mean, we got in like pretty cheap enough that we can't be greedy. You know?
Yeah, if it goes up and whatever it makes, it makes. You know what I'm saying? I got a little bit of Ether. I got a little bit of everything. Different networks, Phantom, Solana, KDA. I'm holding my bags.
Mm-hmm.
All of my bags.
Chainlink, my baby.
All these bags. So yeah, I mean, but you know what? If we do run, that'll be great. More, and then we'll just see how technology is going to evolve even faster, and people are going to start to adopt just crypto on another level. Like they're going to start to adopt it on another level. It's coming.
Like check this out, right? So I don't know if you know this, but Cashapp implemented Bitcoin's Lightning network.
Yes.
So now it's
lightning fast.
Yep. Lightning fast. I know Twitter is testing that option now, right? And I think this is huge, bro. I don't think people realize it. So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tell you an example. My wife was in Colombia. I talked to her family, so they can get her a gift, and I was gonna send them money. Now, what's the easiest way to send money? Usually, like Cashapp or Venmo.
Yeah, Cashapp. I mean, if they're in Colombia, Western Union.
But now
Wire.
That's just a lot more work, right?
Too much.
Western Union plus the fees and all that stuff. Twitter. Once Twitter implements, because you're gonna be able to send money to other Twitter users with Lightning Network. Guess what? I could send Bitcoin all over the world by Twitter.
That's bananas. You're gonna tell. Tienes Twitter.
Tienes Twitter. Yo, but tell me, like, dude, that's I don't know. For me, it's mind blowing, but I don't.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that again, evolution of technology, and then soon we'll see. I mean, I was checking out a project today where I don't even remember the name of it, but they're doing real estate. Blockchain transaction. They already have 2 houses out in Florida. And if you purchase the NFT, you get all the legal documentation showing that you have ownership of the property, and they're doing an auction for it.
I saw this. I saw the first house being sold as an NFT.
It's been happening for the blockchain has been. There was a project in New York years ago before it was cool, like maybe 2018, when these investors and realtors got together and bought a building, and they raised all the funds through the blockchain.
Oh.
And then they redistributed. They bought the building, revamped it, sold it.
Yo,
boom.
That's crazy.
Crowdfunding at its finest. No need to all the red tape the banks have. Just give me the money.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing. It's like hard money lending, but in crypto.
And what do you think about real estate as an NFT?
It's happening.
I know, but
it's going to be quicker. It's going to be tricky, but it's
well, on top of that, like I'm pretty sure if you were to put like a 1% or 2% clause on it, like they ain't gonna care. And bro, you're gonna be making money every time that thing sells.
Well, yeah, if you do it that way, I mean, who knows? Sky's the limit. I mean, I see that contracts, smart contracts are gonna get better, faster, and there's gonna be more functionality. With smart contracts, I know like escrow account smart contracts are happening.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, hey, I'm gonna what's happened to me in the past. Hey, you're gonna do this service. I'm gonna put the money here. This is a smart contract. Lock it up. When you fulfill your duty, boom, then you get paid. And if you don't, whatever clauses are involved, I get my money back, and that's it.
That's it. Let's keep it moving. On to the next one. The next one.
But let's not get scammed anymore.
No more scamming, guys.
No scam, sir. Only Lambo.
Only Lambo. So speaking of Lambo, are we ready? I'm ready for the car of the day. I'm ready for the car of the day, and we're gonna do is shout out. We're gonna shout out electric vehicles. Electric vehicles, since we're talking about evolution of technology. Yes. One of the biggest evolutions of technology is electrical vehicles. Yeah, who would have thought? Nikola Tesla.
was right. He was onto something.
Yeah, of course. I mean, there's a reason why that guy's smart.
I mean, this is nothing other than a Porsche Tycoon. Typhoon. But it's a beautiful car. Tofu. I don't like tofu. It was a Porsche Taycan. It's a 2022.
Brand spanking, guys.
Brand spanking new. I mean, aesthetically pleasing as every other Porsche vehicle that we show on here. 4-door vehicle. I'm not sure if it comes in a coupe, but it's still a dope electric vehicle.
It kind of gives me that Panamera vibes.
Yeah. It almost does. Tell you a little bit about it. It's I think like 405 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 5.1 seconds, and that's on the control launch. So it's not the fastest takeoff. I mean, I think Tesla has the beat.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
But I love the aesthetics of this Porsche. I know whoever can't see it, just Google it. But the aesthetics of the Porsche are way nicer than the aesthetics of the Tesla. Tesla has the tech, Porsche has the looks.
Facts.
And they still got the good horsepower, enough space.
2 cup holders.
Throwing
it out there.
And this thing could be charged with an electric charger. It says it takes 300 kilowatt hours to charge it, and it'll give you about 225 miles of range. So shoot, I'll take that. And that's like the equivalent of like filling up your gas tank. Typically, like I filled up my Subaru. I almost spent $50 filling it up,
bro. Yesterday I filled up.
Yesterday.
Me too.
$50.
Well, me it was like 45.
And it's horrible. I mean, I was on EE, but still almost $50 when I used to fill it up with 25.
Yo, bro, I know. Inflation. You know what fixes inflation?
What?
Not this.
Not the paper.
Bitcoin.
Yeah, it could. It could. Well, gas is crazy, and Bitcoin will fix it. But for the time being, we can get these electric vehicles and fill them up for whatever, 300 kilowatts times 25 cents, like $8-9 worth of electricity.
Yeah. And if you got solar panels in your crib.
Just like I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Save the environment, guys.
I'm saving the environment and I'm making money.
Saving the environment, my ass. You're going to be with your charger.
Yeah. I'm like, electric vehicles. I'm like the opposite of it. Gas guzzling machines, V8s and all that stuff.
Oh, snap.
Not the V6.
But already, is that all we got for today, Dizzy?
Yeah, that's all we got. Don't get scammed. Look through everything.
Guys.
One Lambo. We're working on it. One the Lambo.
Porsche. G-Wagons.
Porsche, G-Wagons, all that. We love cars.
Stuff.
I love. It's coming.
It is. Very soon.
Hopefully.
You know what else is coming?
Summer.
6B Nation.
Ooh.
Just throwing it out there.
There you go. All right. I like that.
All right, guys. We'll tune in to the next episode. Peace. Hey, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're new to this channel. And if you're not new to this channel, thank you. I mean, we appreciate you.
Thanks for the support.
Peace.